The Leica Q3, a camera that doesn't just make pictures, it makes a statement. Welcome to the camera review of the Leica Q3 at 200mm. Let's start with how it feels. It's classic Leica. It's dense, it's solid, it's beautifully made. The body feels like it's made of a single piece of metal. No creaks, no wobbles, just pure, solid craftsmanship. It is weather sealed, well balanced overall, and just screams quality in your hands. Inside this camera, you have a 60 megapixel full frame sensor. There's a 28mm 1.7 Summilux lens, and the autofocus system is now hybrid, which means face detection and contrast detection. In addition to the leaf shutter, it even has image stabilization, which is crazy to me to package all of these things into this little package of a lens. And you have a macro mode, which makes it even more versatile in connection with the 60 megapixels, and then cropping in, and you get really nice macro shots here. And ergonomics-wise, well, I would really recommend the thumb grip for it. Without the thumb grip, it's doable, it's nice. It's not because it's not too heavy of a camera, but I would still suggest having a thumb grip because it just really makes it more comfortable. You can't say anything other than the image quality is just amazing. The 60 megapixels give you so much room to crop, and the lens at 28mm at 1.7 even is insanely sharp. When I first looked at the photos, I was like, is that real? Why is this? Somehow it's different than the other lenses I've used so far. And I love it personally. ISO performance, really neat. ISO 6400, for me, easily usable. And one thing I appreciate a lot is, and that is also the reason why I got the Q3 instead of the Q2, is the crop modes. The crop modes where I can go from 60 megapixels to 36 or even 18 megapixel. Still using the full width of the sensor, but it turns down the resolution so much and it just helps with file sizes. And for everyday life, 36 megapixel is way plenty. Even the 18 would be way enough for social media and stuff, but I mostly go with 36 because I just like cropping here and there. What the Q3 actually introduces for kind of the first time, I think, is an actual usable video capabilities. It does incredibly good 8K in L-log at 420, and over HDMI it does even 422. The 4K footage is stunning. 4K 25 is really beautiful in 10-bit 422. The 4K 60 is kind of weird. I think it has some line skipping going on. And the line skipping is really like, it makes the video footage, for me at least, not that usable. If you want to see the quality of the 4K 60, then there's a video for that. And also for the 8K footage, there's another video for that as well in the description. Both are in the description. And finally, the 8K footage took my computer around 1.5 hours to render, which is crazy. So for the SD cards, I tried a V30 card, but apparently the V30 is just not fast enough because I thought it does handle my 4K 60 Canon C-Log3 perfectly without any hiccups. But as soon as I put the V30 card, even the fastest ones with like 200 megabytes per second into the Leica, it just didn't work anymore. It's just too slow. Well, so what did I do then? I upgraded to a V90 card. First off, 128 gigabyte, a Sony TUF card. This one works perfectly, but after a while, after a year, I thought it's not enough space for me, because when I started having video work with it, like 8K videos or the 4K stuff, the video files at 600 megabits are just so huge. The 128 is just not enough. So what I did is got the 256 V90, and with this one I'm very happy, and now I'm set with the SD cards. Yeah, and I would recommend getting V90, then you can easily do the 8K without a hiccup. Leica kept it quite simple with the layout and the handling of the Q3. There's just a very few buttons on the back, which makes it, well, very easy to look at. You have play, menu, navigation buttons, a few extra buttons that you can customize. And as soon as you're good with that, as soon as you made your settings, the camera just kind of gets out of your way and you just pick it up and start shooting. Also the menu systems. It's very easy to navigate and it's a breeze to find whatever you're looking for. Battery life has actually always been enough for me. I just own one battery and it has never failed me throughout the day. I was never at a point where like, okay, now I need a second battery, because through USB-C you can always charge it again. And if you have a power bank with you, it charges so quickly through USB-C that it is totally fine actually. And honestly, I never really used the charger that was in the box. And the Leica Photo App, well, it actually works. It's surprisingly good. Full 60 megapixel RAW files, 90 megabytes each, just go over like a breeze. It's so fast. If you want to see a detailed video on that, over here or over here. And any downsides with the camera? Well, there are some. It has just one SD card slot, and actually I have no idea how to solve that because it's so small already. It's hard to cramp another one in there. So there you go. And the rolling shutter is quite severe, but if you do like not really hardcore moving panning shots with the camera, everything's good. So if you value simplicity, build quality, and the joy of this shooting experience, this might just be your dream camera. It is really expensive, but it's also inspiring. It kind of makes you want to go out and shoot. Since I have this camera, I basically never take out my Canon setups, except I need the lenses for a very special reason, but for 90% I take out this camera or the M10. So, thank you so much for watching. But I'm curious to hear what you think about this camera. Do you have it? Have you used it before? Is it something that sits in your setup? And if yes, how do you like it? Do you have maybe more downsides in this camera that I somehow don't see? Let me know your experience with the camera. Thanks for watching this ridiculous review at 200mm, and have a good day. Bye.